much. Yeah, hello everyone. Hello and welcome to our tradition Wednesday English speaking club. Yeah, I'm glad to see all of you. Today we are full. My name is Oksana and I'm running this club since 2022, I guess. Okay, so raise your hands. Who is the first time here, please? Yeah, thank you very much. I guess actually there are a few more people, but they're still connected with us. Okay, so a few words how we work. This is English speaking club where you have two opportunities. Yeah, first of all, we work in a small group from 2 to 4 people, and you have time for discussion questions, which I put in our...
наконец-то я подключился.
Yeah, thank you very much for interruption, but now it's my time to speak. So you have time to discuss questions, which I put in our chat and also in Telegram channel in advance. Yeah. After we back to a main room. So right now we are in the main room, and I expect from you some volunteers who is ready to share ideas and share some news which you discussed in your small group. To make our conversation more cozy and more comfortable, I quite recommend you to start with short introduction. So you say your name, you say your motherland and place where you stay right now. You also can mention about your hobbies and about your interest and about your job. And this is the way how we connect with people, yeah, because you can probably find here new friends, people with the same interest, someone who can help you, advise something, so on, so on, okay? So be free, speak as much as possible. And I also recommend you to use all sources which we have. So right now we are so lucky to study anything, and it's so easy to take knowledge for all sources. Some of them I put in our chat, so you can check them. This is about dictionaries, which I quite recommend. Also, Google Translate is possible, yeah. And if you have doubt, or if you don't know some meanings or how to pronounce word, please check it in dictionary, check it in Google Translate. Ask your partner, yeah. Try to use everything what you can use. Yeah, probably that's all. So don't be so strictly about your English level. Just have fun, speak as much as possible, yeah, and but respect your partners in the group. I remind that we work with camera on and we still have some people who is off. So please, you still have time. And as usual, I ask you, what is the topic for discussion today? Who can tell me? Nobody?
Cities and town.
Yes, thank you.
And
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much. So today we're going to speak about town, about living in town and outside, and about changes that has been happening with towns. I thought that it could be very interesting topic because you stay in completely different places, countries and cities, maybe small towns, or even in some country village. And probably you have a lot to share with your partner, okay? So I hope it will be interesting for you. And our first question for our first turn is, first of all, what is your favorite city, or what is your favorite town, if you have so? And how have towns and cities developed over time? Here we can think about entire history of development, yeah, which takes a long time, or probably only compare 20 and 21st centuries. Okay, I think that shape of towns and cities has been developed and changed so much, and there are so many varieties of cities, and yeah, and here a lot of information to discuss. I create session groups for you. Just a second. So I do it randomly and hope you will like your partners. As usual, I wish you great time, and I will be here after 15 minutes. I am open for you. Okay, welcome back. So as usual, I was running around you. Don't be heritage about that. I just check that everything goes well. There is no errors. Okay, let's think, yeah, about our question, and it was about favorite town and how they have been developed through the centuries, or just from last time. So from my personal preference, I don't have any favorite town or city. I just like travel and observe. But I noticed that the development of town and cities has been involved so significant. And I would like to hear some of you guys, what do you think about that? So noisy, Marina. Okay, so someone at least, I need at least one, maybe two, maybe three persons here. Come on. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I like it. Okay, might I ask Julia, because I heard from her so many stories about her view of city where she lived or just stay. Julia, what you say? Are you ready to share with us?
What's Julia, Oksana?
Yeah, you. Do we have a few? Yeah, I asked about you.
Yeah. It's too complicated to choose really one city, because traveled a lot in my life. So I visited a half of world, I think. So it's really some mix up in my mind, in my brains, and so on. Too much cities, too much towns, but I can remember a favorite, maybe my favorite experience. I worked and lived in Bern in Switzerland, and it was Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Yeah. And in Bern, and it was a wonderful time. I like these people. I like their feelings, distance between people. Yes, I like nature. I like buildings, style of life, and so on. It was wonderful time in my life, and so on. But I can't say that another cities or towns were worse for me or something else. So, but I can tell you about what towns I don't like and I didn't like. If you like, I felt myself very bad in Israel, in Jerusalem. I like Tel Aviv very much, but not Jerusalem. It was shock for me. It was so bad feeling for me in this town and so on, and Stone Town in Zanzibar. Yes, the same band feelings, but other countries, other towns, other cities, the great old towns and the cities in New Zealand, really, it's this country.
Yeah, you mentioned.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nature, history, people, and so on. New Zealand was wonderful.
Julia, thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. I would like to ask Dmitry. Dmitry, are you still in Israel?
Yes.
Yeah, and what's your city?
I'm citizen of Israel.
Sorry, what's your city?
My city is Haifa.
Ah, okay.
I'm
Okay.
here because I'm citizen.
Ah, you got your citizenship. My congratulations. Yeah, no, anyway, my congratulations. Okay, thank you very much. Might someone else would like to share their opinion about about favorite city? And probably not. Okay, let's move on. Probably this topic a little bit hard. So for that, I put one more link. This about Telegram channel where you can find more tips, yeah, to improve your English. Might some extra vocabulary or grammar structures or idioms, which can help you to express yourself better and clearly. Okay, you can use it for free. And let's move to the next question. So, like, I want to do it like this. So, first of all, let's think about some typical town in 21st century. Yeah, just a second. So, typical town of 21st century, and what is the main function and feature of the typical town? It will be our first. And second, how do town from different culture could be different? Yeah, what is the variety of towns in different culture and in different country? I do believe that you have a lot to talk about that. And before we move, like Nina, do you have question? Where is Nina? Nina, do you have question? You're unmute.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Now you hear me?
Yeah, now we hear you.
I don't hear about what town Julia say. What is your favorite town, Julia? Repeat, please.
Julia, repeat.
Name, the name.
Name. We want a name. We want to go there.
Берн, в Швейцарии. Берн в Швейцарии.
Я тоже так услышал. Yes, I hear Bern, but was very surprised that Bern is a good town, interesting town. It's very surprised for me. And I can tell you that my favorite town is St. Petersburg. It's very cold, it's very sad, but very beautiful. And the better time to live in this town is from May to June, when there are white nights in St. Petersburg. And
yeah.
what about Jerusalem? I hate this town because it's not Yiddish town, it's Arabian town. There are very much Arabian people in Jerusalem. And what about Paris? I was in Paris with my son many times ago, and I was shocked because it's very грязный. Dirty town, very dirty town. And the people isn't friendly. People are not friendly. And then don't speak English.
Wow! Wow! They don't speak English.
And I was shocked when I was in München, in Germany, and I want to buy the ticket on train, железная дорога, поезд, train.
Yeah, on the train, railway station.
On train, and I cannot find anybody in Kassa who can speak English, only German.
Yeah,
It's not very big problem to buy a ticket from München to Dresden, to see Dresden Gallery, because, and then when I buy the ticket, I cannot find the train because I see the destination and there are not destination Dresden. Dresden
Yeah.
was not right. Dresden was not right because the train go to Dresden and then in another town. And on the
It was a change, yeah?
нет,
Or it
нет,
was just stop?
в объявлении был конечный пункт.
Okay, okay,
I
okay. So,
running-
Nina, you can, unfortunately, I have to
very big
interrupt you.
problem.
Unfortunately, I have to interrupt you because we are limited at time. But this is about function of town, and you can continue this topic with your group, okay? So I've already putting you, and this is really very interesting. Why German don't speak English? I have no idea. Yeah, and especially French. Okay, I welcome you back. Probably question was a little bit challenged, yeah. So let's think about difference. Just a second, sorry. Let's think about difference, right, of our cities and towns. Let's think about culture difference, historical influence, yeah, and local preference that can significantly impact the specific functions and features of town, yeah. People who travel a lot, they probably notice, maybe not a lot, okay, but they probably notice that, for example, a town in one culture may prioritize religion, institute, yeah, and culture festival, for example, while another city can emphasize economical activities or some business service, right? So I would like to hear some of you guys about this difference and your preference again. Some of you, come on. Might you visit some city which surprised you? Yeah. Might you would like to change or develop something in a place where you right now? Come on, we need at least someone. What's happened to you today? Why are you so heritage? Could I point Roman? Yeah, or you want?
Well, that's a try. It's difficult.
Yeah, thank you very
It's a
much.
difficult question, but I try answer. Between different culture, I think in Russia we have a lot of towns and we have a lot of good infrastructure for transport. Maybe, for example, in Moscow we have a lot of transport, metro, bus, railway station. But in the different culture, maybe in any African town, we have only car. We don't have maybe bus. We don't have any railway station transport. It's very bad for logistic people. And if you use bus in Africa, it's very dangerous for white people.
In America?
Africa.
In Africa, okay.
Africa, yeah. America is good. In white people live a lot. That's all. I don't...
Okay, Roman, thank you very much. Yeah, someone else probably. And okay,
I would agree.
Yeah,
I would argue with Roman. So about America, in America, usually in big cities, you have like awful infrastructure. We have dirt on the street. For example, if you look at the New York City, they put their trash can on the road. So because they don't have infrastructure to remove the trash, so they
seriously,
just put those...
Are you in New York?
No, I'm not in New York, but I have been there for many times.
Yeah.
So how you throw the trash in New York? You just put it in the bag and push out on the street outside the house, and it's just waiting for the pickup. And when you walk
for rats,
along the
yes.
street, yeah, for rats, of course, yes, I don't like. And you have also a lot of homeless people on the streets. They just can put tents just where they want, and you when you commute and go to work, you just should step over their things, and this is very unpleasant to smell all this, like everything of this.
And it's legal.
So I think the idea of towns completely destroyed in United States, because cities should provide you infrastructure like convenience and less commute. But now all rich people just escape from the towns and live around in like suburban area and go to the towns just for work.
Okay, yeah, Andrew, thank you very much. What's your city anyway?
I live in suburban area. My Calhoun near Atlanta. Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay, yeah. Thank you very much. I didn't know. Yeah, it was, by the way, it was my last question. Yeah, and Andrew already started to do it. So let's think, what is the challenge for modern cities? Yeah, because like modern cities faces with some range of challenges. It could be grow population, it could be, as we mentioned, about transportation, safety, pollution, yeah, social environment, so on, so on. So because it's our last turn, it will be a little bit shorter, but anyway, don't waste your time, and yeah, and try to find the answer. Okay, unfortunately, I have to say that we are almost finished because of the time. I'm really appreciate to see all of you guys, and I thank you to all of you and each of you for time which we spent together, and I hope you like it as I like it. I want to say that I will take a break for a month at least, because I'm going to my trip to the Middle East. It's time for the Middle East. So for this season, it's our last session. It's our last meeting, and I wish all of you a great November, and I wish all of you practice English as much as possible and enjoy it. Yeah, because like the most important reason for conversation, it is to have a fun and enjoy it. Doesn't matter what level of language you have. Okay, so thank you very much. It was a pleasure to see you. It was a pleasure to work with you. Also, thank you to our admin, and bye-bye.
Have a nice
Thank you.